Yeah, so if you ever hear it clicking, that's what, and I was trying to find the receipt.
Right.
Because it's written right on the receipt that you'll hear a clicking noise. But I couldn't find it. If I do find it, I know I have it. I'll give it to you. But the difference is about a $40 hub bushing versus a $300 prop and a broken lower unit. That's why they designed it that way.
So it'd be easier and cheaper for you in the long run?
Yeah, because if you ever hit anything, you know, like I guess anything, you know, like a sandbar or an oyster bed, or the prop on this motor is about $300. Okay, now that's a really nice prop. You can buy an aluminum one for probably $150, but aluminum's crap.
Right, compared to what are they like? What is it, like metal or steel?
Stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
Yeah, and it's the polished stainless, so they're just really expensive props. But yeah, this is a great motor. You don't even hear it.
Yeah.
What kind of boat did you have before?
Just a little 12-foot John boat with a 30-pound thrust trolling motor. That's it.
You like fishing?
Oh, I love fishing.
Yeah. Well, this is a great boat for fishing.
I like to do both, a little bit of both salt and fresh.
Yeah.
I go up off of Jig's Landing, up off 70 there for freshwater.
Yep.
That's that river that river you go over on 75 before you get to 70's exit.
Yeah, I used to put in there all the time with my other boat.
It just takes so long to get up to that river that 75 goes over, but I just usually fish the big lake anyways. I get better luck.
Now, when you run this motor, you want to make sure it's all the way down.
Right.
Okay, because this is it's a lot of motor for this boat. So you don't have to trim it out or do anything. Once you're done, you just put it down and go. Not sure.
Levels out pretty quick.
Oh yeah, it'll get up even faster with just you in here. I mean, how much do you weigh?
I'm guessing I'm going to be around I'd say around 2 to 210 max.
Yeah, so we got about 500 pounds sitting right here in the back of the boat, plus the motor.
Right, you figure that's the majority of the dead weight right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this pulls tubers.
I was thinking, you know, when I first saw your posting on Craigslist, being that it's laid out like a Boston Whaler front end.
It's the exact same design as a Boston Whaler.
Right, it has the squared out front end instead of the real deep V, narrow end up in the front.
And it rides pretty good for being as small as it is.
And then where does the water come out at?
The back of the motor.
Oh, the far back?
Yeah.
Okay. You always got to stay in between the channels.
on the wrong side of the marker.
Uh-oh.
The only time I trim up the motor on this,
right,
when I'm going to slow down, because the boat rides low in the back, I don't like water coming up on the motor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll trim it up as I start to slow, and then once you get slow,
you can trim it
back.
back.
Put it back down so you're ready to rock and roll when you go. Now, when you get up on plane, if you want to just bump the trim up a little bit, you can, and you'll feel it. You'll feel the boat, you know, playing out just a little better, but it's a really fine line between, I'll show you what'll happen if you trim it up too much. The boat will start to bounce. You know what I mean? The front, it'll start hopping.
Hopping real bad.
Like there's waves when there's no waves.
When there ain't no weight on the front end.
Exactly.
It's just like driving your vehicle over a dirt road or something that's real rough when the butt end's not weighted down to balance you out.
Your dad said you take somebody fishing with you all the time?
I got like one of my stepmom's brothers.
Good.
And then
does he know about boats too?
Yeah. He actually has a 16-foot bass boat.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a lot of boat. It's a lot of motor for this boat. So it'll run about 35 miles an hour with just you in it.
Right.
Which doesn't seem fast, but for a boat this size, it'll damn fast.
It will seem fast when you're out here because you figure we're in a big volume of water. You're weightless.
Yep. Gas gauge is right here. Okay, this one is disconnected.
Oh yeah?
Yes. Because this one gives a true reading.
Okay.
Okay. That's the gas tank and the gas gauge.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
It holds 10 gallons of gas.
All right.
And I only put ethanol-free gas in here.
Okay.
Okay, and you know where you can get that right there at Texaco. Where? On 41. You passed it on the way here.
Texaco on 41?
Yep, just by Bowley's Creek. You know where Bowley's Creek is?
I'm pretty sure I'll find it,
If you don't, I'll show you. Well, you didn't pass it on the way here. I'm sorry. It's up there.
We came
on the way to my house.
When we came here, me and my dad, we live off of Bee Ridge and 75 basically.
Yes.
So we just brought Bay of Vista all the way out to 41 and then came up.
When you came to look at the boat, did you take 41?
Let's see.
When you went to look at it, I think the other day at the storage unit?
Right, yeah, we were at my grandma and granddad's, which was on University in 301 basically.
Okay.
So we took University all the way out to 41 and then shot up north.
Okay, just before you got to the road where you turned left to look at my boat.
Right.
The Texaco is just before there. You passed it on the left-hand side if you're coming north.
Right.
Okay, you crossed a bridge and there's a couple of marinas right there.
Okay, yeah.
Sarah Bay Marina, and on the right side of the road is the Tracker Boat Dealer.
Right.
That's where the Texaco is, where I get, ethanol gas is terrible for outboard motors. So I don't run any in here.
So that's where you can get the ethanol free?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I always put stable in the gas because I never know when I'm going to use the boat again, and I don't want to have any problems with my gas.
And what's the stable?
It makes sure that the gas doesn't get varnishy, go bad.
Right.
So
if you just leave it sitting in a tank for so long, between times taking it out and running it down.
Yeah, it helps it not get water and keeps it from breaking down and getting varnishy. If you've ever smelled bad gas, it's not pleasant.
It's probably not. It probably almost smells as bad as lamb when you break it out.
Most of your marinas out here have ethanol-free gas.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay.
So, you can always.
Yeah, because here's the New Pass Bridge, and that's right there where I go wade fishing, just to the left where that bait shop is, where I go wade fishing.
Yeah, I actually had two boats. I sold the other one, and I actually sold this boat. And when the guy came to buy it,